know something, man. A thought that just came to my head, and I figured, let me get this down now before I forget it, or when I start recording that I'm not in the spirit. Because I got in the spirit as I'm taking a shower. Part of this is how we gotta do it down here. But what I was trying to say is the key to a lot of people's conditioning and way of life is and how to get out of their bad conditioning and situations is one word: discipline. No matter how conscious you claim to be, no matter how progressive you claim to be, or whatever the case may be, if you do not have any disciplines or practice any discipline or whatever, you will not succeed in life. And all that consciousness and all that talking that you're talking is meaningless without it. Because at the end of the day, if you're not getting up, getting fat, man. If you're not getting up and doing the things that you're supposed to do as a person, and practicing what you have to practice, and damn, where's my towel? And doing the stuff that you're supposed to be doing on a day-to-day basis, you're gonna fall at the wayside. And when I say fall at the wayside, I mean, you know, you're gonna suffer. Not suffer, but you're not gonna get things done. And you're just gonna be a person that just come around and talk and talk and talk and talk about nonsense. Let me explain something to you. Because I've seen many of people, and I grew up around many things and situations, and I got abundance of experience in life and people up until this point. I've been around people that could talk a good one, man. They could talk to you about revolution. They could talk to you about consciousness. They could talk to you about how to get things done. But in reality, being practical, no. They don't know how to do it because they haven't been trained. A lot of people grow up with this conscious stuff in their head and this whatever it is, but in the end of the day, when the practical thing comes and when it's time to take action, they just can't because they always been lazy all their life, or they never got to practice certain things, or they wasn't trained by individuals that was gonna uplift them. You know, that's the problem. So when they grow up as adults, they're searching for that thing they always wanted to be, but guess what? They can't do it because that's not them up to that point. So they have to unlearn and relearn. That's why I always say that, man. If you notice, I repeat a lot of the same things in some of my topics because they all relate to each other, and it all comes down to a few things in life. It's just discipline and action. Practicality. It's not about what you say you're going to do. It's about if you're going to do it, or if you got it done, or if you're going to make it happen. Everything is about making things happen. There's too much people out here that's talking about nonsense, talking about what they are, what they're going to be, and they never get it done because it's just not in them. That thing have to be trained in you, man. Discipline and action have to be trained, man. It's just like a soldier going to war and he's not trained. He's not trained. Y'all threw him into the war. He didn't have no gun. He didn't know how to use his gun. He didn't train in combat, but he just had it in his mind that I'm going to go kill people. I'm going to war. I'm going to war. But then when he went to war, what happened? He got his ass cooked. Another dead body. But that's what I'm saying. That's an analogy. Like, people talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, but when it comes time to walk, they haven't even learned how to crawl. You understand? So you can't listen to people's words. Don't ever listen to a man's words. Listen to his actions. Listen to his actions over the years, or see what he has done or what he has gotten accomplished. And then you look at his mouth and compare it to his actions. His mouth is winning by a landslide, and it will continue to win because that's all he's going to do is talk. There's some people all they gonna do is talk, man. They not gonna do nothing else but run their gums, flap their gums about what they want to do, what they want to change. This is that. These type of people are doing this, and these type of people are doing that to me, and ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Taking some vitamins. But will they ever get up and make a move? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because at the end of the day, it's about your training. It's just like you talking smack to a real fighter, and the real fighter running to you, he's ready to fight. You wasn't prepared for that, but in your mind, you was fighting him in your mind. But when when it was time to really fight, your mind didn't want to fight. You get it? So it's all about disciplines and how you've been preparing for things. That's why certain people could work out all year and don't stop. It's not even because you don't have time. Sometimes it's just because you get thrown off. You know? Sometimes it's just because of your lack of disciplines. Same thing with work. Some people can maintain a job for a long period of time. Some people can't get a job. Or when they do get a job, they tend to get fired, or they always find a way out. Oh, I don't like that job. It's too far. They're not paying me. And, you know, there's different kinds of people, man. You got to recognize them for what they are, for not what they say they are. And get them out the way, because some of them just here to waste your time. And time is one of the most precious commodities, because time, you don't get it back. Time and health, two of the most precious commodities. You don't get those two things. You can get your health back, but I'm saying, you know, take care of yourself and make sure you're disciplined in all your actions. And those people that's not disciplined, you get them away from you, man. Get them away from you, because they're gonna destroy you. It don't have to be a annihilation destroy, but I'm talking about, you know, they're just wasting your time, man. At the end of the day, you only have time for yourself. If people are wasting your time, you don't have time for that. You know, it's no time to waste for people to waste your time. You could be using that time training yourself and doing what you know that you're capable of doing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say. Just keep being disciplined in your actions and whatever you do in life, and you will be perfectly fine. All right, carry on.